Okay, so for root versus root, you need to have built the sensitivity from the other lessons that we've done up till now. If you don't have that yet, please don't even fool with this one. Go back, get those, make sure you work with a partner, get that internal sensitivity to that amount, get the connection to the ground and through you, and understand about releasing the tensions and the softness and the good stuff with the posture, and at least a bit of the pung aspect coming because you've practiced enough being in the Wu Chi with your partner that that's going on. And ideally you would have a partner who has done that work also at this point. Because if not, you're going to be able to play the game some, they're not going to be able to. And ideally, the better my partner is with this, and I don't mean better like if they're light years past me, no, but if they're in my neighborhood of skill, I can really make some pretty fast gains with this. If they don't know anything or they're light years past me, much harder to make gains with this. I need somebody that's got enough work in them that when we're doing it, they're doing some too, and then with that, you'll really be able to progress. Okay, so I haven't put his hands on, I haven't put him on the waist. I'll put one underneath his arm here, and I put one on the outside over here, so like that. Now from here, try to feel into me and do what I'm doing to you right now. Don't let me move you out. Keep your posture good, keep the relaxation good and connection to the ground. So I'm pushing into him there, he's not going anywhere. I'm pushing into him there, he's not going anywhere. Push on me the same way. And you can tell that I'm connected I'm all the way through me to the ground, so I'm not going anywhere. Now, the next stage from here is make sure you can feel from me to the ground. I'm going to take my body, I'm going to do this. And I'm letting that air out, and I'm trying to get that much more, not to my legs, not to my knees, not to my calves or shin, to my feet first and then down into the floor. Like and the best experience for most people, this is having a long day where you feel like you weigh a ton. And what I want to do is, in the beginning, most people won't have too much trouble getting to their feet, but it's the getting past that. That's the trickier part. So I'm here with him, he's pushed into me, okay? And now I'm sort of up even though I'm connected. Now. Yep, and so I'm not all the way there because he can get some wobbling movement on me where if he pushes that, I'm gonna come up and off. Now it does have a little bit more weight to it. Put your hands on again. Now push it. Now, what's the difference is it feels like he's pushing the floor or pushing the wall when I've got that right. Yeah, so I'm going to push on him, that's right, and it feels like I'm pushing against the floor because I am, the wall. Same thing on the other side. Straight through even. Drop it. Drop, drop, drop. Roll. Keep your butt, don't drop it and let this happen because then the disconnect is at the waist. The waist has got to stay, the structure and the skeleton's got to stay good. So you'll feel like you're doing this. The reality is inside, you want that to pour down through you, but notice I didn't change that much in terms of my height to him. And it's very pouring it and letting it go to the floor first. If you get it below the floor, better. All right, so then from here, push me. So stay right there. Now push again. Now do what you feel that now he's all the way to his feet as well. So from here, I'm going to take my feet and feel my feet spread across the floor. So I'll breathe in. Like that. And I'm letting whatever I feel like I'm holding there go. I'm letting go of it even though I'm still having it down. So what that feels, your partner, he just feels all this weight dropping inside of him. And it feels kind of like a waterfall type of a weight where it's not like clunk, it's this pouring inside. And then I want him to do the same thing. Now, what I want him to do is right now, if I push into him, I'm a little bit deeper than him so I can get some movement there. I want him to drop to where I'm at. So you drop down inside until you feel like you're as deep as I am. Hold on. Yeah, and drop as deep as I am. That's it. So now I'm going to drop a little deeper yet. And then notice that when I went to push him, no problem moving him. So he drops down to below where I'm at. So now when I go to push him again, he's solid. Push me. So I drop a little deeper than him. Right? And a little deeper. I'm going a little deeper yet. Oh, now I move him easy. You try to push me. He can't push me at all with very little effort on my part. So then he sinks below me. I try to push him. He's like a wall. He pushes me. Oh, you can move me now. I just went deeper than him. More. And I keep that feeling going downward into the floor. Everywhere. From me. So now, when he tries to push me, I'm that wall that weighs 1,000,000 pounds or whatever, and then I push him and light. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. Okay, so when I've got my root, in whatever it is you're dropping in root, there's a lot of debate about that, whether it be the energy inside of me going down into the floor, or just that mentally I'm thinking below the floor, whatever it is, but as deep as you can get. And ideally, in the beginning, I actually look at it like, I want to get at least, if I haven't done it ever before, the first thing I try to get a student to is one body height down. And usually it's actually just getting through the bottoms of their feet. And we're going to show, I showed how to do that, or we're going to show how to do that. And then once they're through the bottoms of their feet, a couple or 3 feet, and then as fast as I can, I want them to get the length of their body height down into the ground. Once I get that, and then I call that, the average person, my height or so, 6 feet, and I go, he's about 6 feet down in the ground. Then I try to get him down there about 12 to 18 feet, 2 to 3 body lengths. Then I try to go for 50 to 60 feet, 10 body lengths. Then I try to go to 100, which is, 15 to 8, which is double the 50. And then from there, I try to go about 5 times deeper than that, or 100 body lengths up about 500 feet. From there, I start shooting for the center of the earth. The only reason for the stages is, if you get really connected to the center of the earth right away, well, you just do that. But what I found is the real work to get it isn't something that I've met anybody who could go, oh yeah, I got that now. Even people that are really heavy, they can get a body length or 2, and then after that, they have to work like everybody else. And it is really kung fu. It is really work, bitter work to get to the refined skill. Now, when I've got that kind of root going on and it's down to the ground like that, when you're pushing here, he can push me any way he wants, and all I have to do is move him out or pull him in and move him out. If I'm here like that, and move him out, and it's easy. As long as he's above me and by a decent amount, and he can be under the ground. If I'm deep, like 10, 20 feet under the ground, he can be under the ground and it's still going to toss him. Anybody else can come up and feel him while I'm doing that, and they're going to be like, and I'm above the ground now. They're going to be like, oh my God. But then he puts his hands on me when I'm doing that, with him there, and it'll just toss him. Do it again. And I don't even have to move towards him. I can just stay. It doesn't matter which side and all that.